Today we're going to be making a disciples listening to Jesus craft. Jesus said a lot of things that were hard for people to accept. Like he was the bread of life. So we're going to put a picture of Jesus and the disciples on the middle of our plate.
Wow, you did a good job.
Thanks.
That was fast.
What are these names for?
I think maybe they're the disciples. What do you think?
The disciples.
How many disciples were there?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
9, 10, 11,
12.
Yeah, 12 disciples. There were 12 faithful disciples. Many people left Jesus because they did not believe what he said. It was very difficult to understand Jesus and believe in him because he said, I am the bread of life. The last several weeks we've been talking about the bread of life and that Jesus is the one who gives us eternal life if we believe in him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Grandma is talking. What you can do is take
I
the names
see
of the
that.
disciples and put them on your clothespins very carefully.
These are my clothespins?
Those are your clothespins, and you put that one on. That's Judas Iscariot. Yep. That's nice. Look how nice that is. Look at that.
Then where do we put the pins?
Oh, these. Like this. These are all the disciples. Put a name on the next one.
Who are your closest friends?
Eliana and Abigail.
The disciples were Jesus' closest friends.
A lot of people thought Jesus was crazy because he said, I am the bread of life and I am the Son of God.
And I
and
think that's crazy and I don't even understand.
You don't. You know, you're just like many people. They don't understand.
I got freaked
But it's something that you have to
got
have
more
faith to
down.
believe in. You know, many people said, Jesus, who is he? He is the son of Joseph. And who's Joseph? Nobody. He's just a carpenter. So how could Jesus be the Son of God? He really did say some strange things, didn't he? It takes a lot of faith to believe in Jesus. And that's why a lot of people left him. But all of these guys stayed with Jesus. They were his friends. They believed in him.
Like
Do you know
that.
why this
That's
plate
Andrew.
is used today? Because a plate is what we eat on. And food keeps us alive. Jesus keeps us alive. He is the bread of life.
Grandpa, how is Jesus the bread of life?
Jesus' body is the Eucharist, which is bread.
I got 2 at a time.
You do. You got 2 off at a time. That's very good.
Anyway, what was really, really hard for people to understand, even today, was that Jesus' body could be like bread.
At the Last Supper, that is when Jesus really made it very clear what he was talking about. He had wine and he had bread.
This is my body and blood given up for you, so that sins may be forgiven.
People didn't really understand what he meant by that. The disciples did not get it. But after Jesus died on the cross, they understood what Jesus meant.
How after all of that?
Well, after Jesus suffered and then he rose from the dead, then they believed everything that he had said. And they understood what he meant. And that's why we
Joseph,
remember Jesus every Sunday
No,
and we celebrate by partaking of the Eucharist.
The cross this month can help us remember Jesus is the bread of life. And we want to be like the disciples who wanted to do that.